Hello. Since the One Party of Freedom is an American establishment, was created in the United States of America in Toledo, Ohio. It was officially established. Well, I officially established it on 9/11 of 2021 is when I established this philosophical society. It's not a secret society. See, we release all the I'm saying, inner secrets that these secret societies are holding on to. We freely, without any dues or initiation or anything like that, we accept you into this wisdom, you know what I'm saying, and use it for the betterment of humankind. Okay, so what we got now is the ones that are holding on to the knowledge with their secret things that's going on and their worship or whatever they're doing it. Eventually it's gonna all come out in the open. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty simple. To me it's getting pretty obvious. But anyway, okay, so this whole establishment of the One Party of Freedom, it's American, but it's a worldwide thing. Okay, so I got friends and stuff, what you would call party members, which isn't the same as a political party, so it's kind of might confuse you. But anybody related to our type of institution, you know what I'm saying? So that's the kind of things we're talking about. So definitely. So we want to enhance our life following. Make sure you go and look at all my previous videos and stuff like that. Definitely. So go back and watch them. Share them if you can. Copy them, link them, download to Instagram, repost. Da 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 da. It's pretty simple. Help me, I'll help you. If I find out you're sharing my stuff or liking me or whatever it is, help me get followers or yada yada yada. Because we have a lot of work to do. And the thing is, I'm not really trying to collect money yet, or I'm not in a big hurry to do that because I'm not really worried about money. The traveling I've been doing lately, I can afford or whatever. I know people are paying a lot. They're like in literal slavery right now with the gasoline prices. So, you know what I'm saying, until I really need it and I'm on the move big time, I'm not going to be you know what I'm saying, seeking any donations or anything like that. I believe I can do this without very much money, but the one lady on the phone for the Libertarian said that we only fund like 10 people a year and it costs millions of dollars, don't you realize? And they're always like, what year are you going to run? I'm like, 24. Oh, you should try to. No, 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 no. I already know what I'm doing. Okay, and then anybody gives me shit's a hater, then I ask them what the fuck are they doing? What's your IQ? Da 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 da. This that the other. Yeah. So anyway, today, I worked all day. I'm doing landscaping. My boss, he has decided he's getting out of the business, so I'm gonna get laid off. You know what I'm saying? He's like getting out of the business. He's going into real estate or something like that. Yeah, that'd be nice if I could. Anyway, I'm losing that job, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. But anyway, maybe I'll be seeking donations to travel then, since I'll probably need extra money then or whatever. But I'll have a lot more free time or whatever it is, and I guess I'll collect unemployment if I have to, but I'll probably get another job. But anyway, for now, so I worked all day today, so that's where I've been at, yada yada yada. So I'm just a normal person. I don't really have a large income or anything. I live in a small house. I just really care about freedom and spirituality and bettering ourselves and helping our children and you know what I'm saying, helping their future and getting them out of school with wearing the mask and everything and you know what I'm saying, get them to change, how school is, because right now it's a giant like deception. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard to explain what school is, but they teach them that NASA's real, that the Earth is round and is a globe, and there's some good stuff, but we need to focus on a lot of more physical and eating good stuff, and saying, music and gymnastics and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, for our children, and teaching them how to be guardians of the republic. You know what I'm saying, and bringing them all up into a type of civil service. A voluntary type of thing, but a type of way of distinguishing yourself among the citizens of the world. So that type of thing. So as we move forward in our, order that we're gonna have, what I'm saying, we gotta do this. So the only way we can accomplish, you know, goals as a species is to come together, stop being divided, start worrying about our different races and religions. What I'm saying, be spiritual, not religious. What I'm saying, e pluribus unum, like they always say, out of many one. So we take everything that's good and mix it all up, and come up with a great solution and goals, and stuff like that, using the Constitution and saying, as the basis for our saying, the foundation, and all of our principles as our foundation, and the Ten Commandments, and all the most important rules and laws of God, and natural laws, not man's law. You know what I'm saying? So we don't believe in the war on drugs. We don't believe in jails. We believe in a very simple penalty, a stiff penalty for stiff, harsh things. So the real only crimes are a type of theft, taking one's property, raping someone, taking their life. It all has to do with taking from somebody. So yeah, those are the main laws. So that's the only thing jails, if they were to exist, would exist for, because yeah. So basically, like the United States says, the land of the free, but there's more people in jail here and more petty laws than anywhere else. So that's a total lie if they said it's the land of the free. They have a big economy based on imprisoning people, and like the African Americans thought they were all free, but really now there's more of them locked up now with the war, in actual slavery, because of the war on drugs, with the either on, you know what I'm saying, they're doing the drugs, or they're selling them, or they're going to prison for them, or they're having, you know what I'm saying? So there's all these different things that the war on drugs effect it has on the whole society, you know what I'm saying? So in different parts of the world, that all the drugs are legal, they don't have all this crime and stuff like that. And then a lot of it's to do with the movies and the television and stuff people's watching, and what it's training the mind to do, and stuff like violent video games and different things. Saying the music, and even though I might listen to rap or whatever, that what it could be teaching children. Saying that if you take it too seriously, saying, you could lose your respect for women or whatever it is, saying, you want to be a respectful, human being or whatever it is. I'm not saying none of these things should exist, but children shouldn't be exposed to them and stuff like that. You know, we got to better our society. We can't have intermingled evil in with it, and lies, and deception, and all that, like how we got the news and everything, and the staged events and crisis actors and all this bull crap. So we definitely got to get away from that, and we just have to know the truth, you know what I'm saying, always. So but you know what I'm saying, you got to be fighting for the truth, and you got to become spiritually awake by doing saying open your pineal gland or your third eye. There's lots of methods to doing this. You're gonna have to look at whatever it is, but really you use whatever's available to you that to enhance meditate. You know what I'm saying, if you can sit can calm meditation, you know what I'm saying, and contemplate things, and then you'll start to move forward into the same consciousness that we all seek, that I have. So, and lots of many other people have it. So, there's lots of beautiful people out there with different ways of expressing their soul and their light language and their soul language, and you know what I'm saying, different chanting and singing, and there's different great things. It's not dependent on a certain religion or anything. It's all in our spirituality and our soul expression, our light expression. So we seek our expression through the light, using our will to receive, to give ourselves a better experience while on this plane of existence, using the gift we're given. But it's also a test. So we're in our what they call our bodies. Right now is our, you know what I'm saying, we're inside of here for good. So, but we got to get out of here, you know what I'm saying, with dignity somehow, or live our life long, or if we die from a disease or whatever, it's mostly because of the effects of cause and effect, mostly like cancer and stuff, of the environment and all these things, like on my other videos I talk about. So on the last video I talk about this, and the gasoline fumes and like all the terrible things that are hurting people. So it's just the cause and effect relationship, and then the violence, and there's all these terrible other things that are directly caused by man and have nothing to do with God, but people want to blame God for it. You know what I'm saying? All that God did was put us here for the test, because he knew the test was going to be us ourselves as a whole consciousness was going to be the test. And if we could break free from that, because what it's doing now is creating a false reality, and many demonic forces that just pop out of nowhere because they're just believed in. All they have to do is be invented by a black magic sorcerer, and then slowly kind of released in through subliminal programming, and then all of a sudden it's a character, and da 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 da. So they do all kinds of crazy stuff that you wouldn't even imagine. So that's why how they came up with the devil. You know what I'm saying? And then who knows who wrote some of these books and stuff like that. How true they are. So that's what scares me, is like, how did they know so much? And you know maybe possibly it has to be divinely guided, but there's like so much there that it's just craziness. But yeah, but the word of God is the word of God, whatever it is, the Quran, the Bible, the Bhagavad Gita, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is, so it just wherever, whenever, there's just a little bit out of all of them that you have to use to enhance your total spirituality, because we're all trying to seek, a better existence, hopefully as a, whole of humanity, before we possibly all perish, because I see lots of signs of, the tape running out or whatever. So we have to, do what they call repent and turn away from evil and all these terrible things, and killing children and sacrificing them, and Planned Parenthood and abortions, and spraying them on people and putting it in people's food, and then all the terrible things they're doing to the water, the fluoride, and just terrible medical and health decisions, and you know what I'm saying, different things they force you into, and the mandates, and giving up your freedom, and then doing false flag events, and and then they sign a bunch of executive orders that means absolutely nothing to me, because they'll all be taken away. But There's all these Nazi organizations and stuff that's been invented, like after the Patriot Act or whatever it is. I don't know how patriotic that act was. I get it was probably mostly against patriots, but I have to look into it more. But they had to be able to tap people or whatever, they tap all the American citizens and watch everything they do. No, that can't happen. We have a right to anonymity, privacy as American citizens. It's very unconstitutional to take our privacy from us and all that good stuff. So, not good stuff, very bad stuff. So, that's very bad. So we got to figure out a way around that. We got to get rid of how this whole system is watching us or whatever. Only time someone should be watched is in a public space or listened to or whatever when it's in public. Nothing should be, watching someone at their house or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? To see if they're a terrorist or have their phone tapped or on your camera or whatever it is to see if you might say something or whatever it is. I mean, that's really going too far. There's a lot of wasted money spent on all this crap. And then, yeah. So it's just not good. So, we need to move away from that. And, you know what I'm saying? Because there's not that much terrorism or anything like that. But if there is, we created it mostly, or we probably funded it. Some globalist organization that the guy lives here and he's friends with all the politicians or the central freaking CFR or trilateral or whatever them buddy boys are. But, they all have a secret mission too. But my mission ain't secret. My mission is to bring about the fulfillment of the foundation of the United States, which was in a secret destiny called the New Atlantis. A scheme, I guess, that some people would call it. To bring about, they called it one world government, but that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? What it is the great, you know what I'm saying, establishment pinnacle of the United States, completing its journey, you know what I'm saying, ensuring worldwide freedom and human sovereignty and ensurement of natural laws and using our principles in the, you know what I'm saying, the whole institution of self-governance, if you call it institution, I guess right now it's a theory or whatever, but I put it together in a lot of my videos. I explained it, but we're all going to be sharing jobs and policing ourselves. No one's going to have abuse of power and be senators for their whole lives and all this other stuff. Normal everyday people are going to be taking like a civil service test or a small law course or whatever it is to make sure they can comprehend stuff and are capable of doing these things. But you know what I'm saying, people are going to show service and different things and help their country in many different ways, and they're going to get paid good for it, and they're going to have different jobs. They're not going to be in slavery doing the same job their whole life, flipping a burger or whatever. They're going to have a chance to you know what I'm saying, to have a future besides regular everyday crap like how we're living now in our normal existence. You get to be part of something greater, which really all you got to do is follow me to do that. But anyway, but you got to, you know what I'm saying, as a society, you got to, you know what I'm saying, partake in these things, this self-governance idea. So it's not just governance, it's self-responsibility, self-sustainability, community farming, community parenting, taking care of each other, community schooling, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take, the parents are all going to share on what they teach their kids. They're all going to be involved in it, all that sort of thing. So there's not going to be a state monopoly on it. So the community, the church leaders, everybody, the religious leaders, everything are going to decide what's going to be taught. With a type, you know what I'm saying, democracy is going to be used in a voting system or whatever it is to decide what we're going to, you know what I'm saying, teach the children in some of the categories. But some of the most important things, like I'm saying, is music, gymnastics, sports, physical education, history, the real history, the real science that exists. That's you know what I'm saying, not just all theories, stuff that's provable. And then we're gonna definitely rely on the principle of what we can see and what we can feel, you know what I'm saying? Perception, so perceiving. So we're not going to be believing in lies anymore. So we're going to be moving towards what the real truth of the universe is, and embracing it and not hiding it from other people and turning other people ignorant unless they want to be, which is pretty simple, because I'm sure a lot of people will just choose to be ignorant and not try to move forward into eternity and becoming the next step. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, because we only become greater. We don't just stay the same. We're created as a certain great thing, how we are now, and we slowly raise up a what they call a physical ascension, which is also a spiritual ascension. After, so when you die, you ascend more faster spiritually, and then you know, hopefully you learn all your life lessons and you get your reward or whatever it is. And then hope, you know what I'm saying? And if it was a big thrill or whatever it is, you'll get to come back and you'll get to save a planet or a dimension or whatever it is. You know, who knows how it works, but I know that our spirit resides at our place at the Zodiac. I definitely know that. So we came from where we're reborn, depending on the time of year, and it might have some depending on where, what time it is when we die too. So we don't exactly know how or why. So these things work. So, but we're looking to you know, saying understand what death is and where we go after it. But there's definitely something more than what we have here and now, and definitely something other uh, dimensions, outer Earth, something parallel Earth, other things going on, something more than we've been told. You know what I'm saying? And especially holding humanity down and using them as a battery for a demonic force, like in the Matrix, so that when they're tied to the machine or whatever, so they're not literally in real life tied, but but they're tying themselves to it. So they're hooking themselves into an AI computer, which is like, you know, saying in everybody through like the nanobot, you know, saying technology, which is might not even be of our own doing. It might be a natural thing of the universe, a type of alien invasion, I guess. You know what I'm saying, from another part or dimension, you know what I'm saying? So that's what AI actually is. We could actually be a type of AI. It could be us, you know what I'm saying? So like how, so God created us, you know what I'm saying? And so how we rebel against God. So once we create something, it's perhaps going to rebel against us. So we just got to, you know what I'm saying, try to stay away from that or wherever we can. But I'm sure it's already too late on that level. So yeah, that's one of my freaking, going to be one of my battles is against that shit too. So, you know, anyway, so we got to figure out how we're going to save humanity from all these terrible things that could possibly probably happen to them if we don't figure out a way to make our lives better and love each other, stop killing and aborting babies and all this different stuff, and take care of ourselves and be self-responsible. Don't be gluttonous and sinful and greedy, you know, saying help other people, be in fellowship, distinguish yourself in the fellowship, be a leader, you know what I'm saying, fight for something, fight for freedom, fight for the future of your children. Join me in this fight, this lifelong journey and fight for our future and the future of America and the world, and so that everyone everywhere can have this freedom that we have in our Constitution, and everybody can have hope. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to dream about jumping a freaking Trump wall or whatever it is to have freedom, or Nazi Germany wall, or whatever it is, you know, saying Nazism, socialism, communism, all these different isms, you know what I'm saying, even capitalism, they're all types of slavery, you know what I'm saying, but capitalism that want to hurt you when I say that, but when it's runaway capitalism, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a certain group that's holding on to a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a whole debt, slavery, fucking fraction reserve banking system or whatever, owned by a private offshore bank. It's definitely not good for our overall economy's health and the whole thing of inflation and stuff like that. So we want to get rid of inflation. We want to make money worth something. We want to make it redeemable in silver or gold. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just be able to print it out like it's worthless like it is now, because that's the reason gas and all this stuff is costing so much, is because they gave away all this free money and stuff, and then a whole bunch of other poor people got their taxes back, so they're getting their money back or whatever, so they're put that tax back on there, so that's all they're doing. So that explains it. Thank you. That's the reason for the fake wars and all the bullshit. So thank you. God bless you. And you know what I'm saying? God bless America. Please share me, follow me. You know what I'm saying? I love you. Pray, God, Jesus, holy ones, angels, help us, help us survive, help us overcome, help us to not be in judgment, help us to seek forgiveness. Please accept Jesus into your heart. Please, everyone, accept God and the teachings of the wisdom of the holy ones, Buddha, Krishna, you know what I'm saying? Be aware of all the ancient teachings, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to follow everything that's good, you know, nothing that's bad or evil. You can't be deceived into believing all these things. You must know that there is one God, one actual God, creator that made us, which can't be described as male or female, but has birthed us, you know what I'm saying? And has birthed many other things in our image, and we're made in that same image. So we're made in the image of a man. That's all I can say. So you know, so God is something much greater and unexplainable that we can't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the source, or what they call the monads. So this is the source energy. So that's where Jesus came from and everything. So we came here in this image, you know what I'm saying, for this test, you know what I'm saying, and this what they might call a lowest version of heaven, the highest version of hell. So we don't want to take this image lower. We want to take our image higher and ascend higher with our God-given image. That's the only image, what they call bilateral symmetry. The only way you can walk or stand or anything, or you know, saying that's why we have two eyes, one mouth, da 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 da. So that's the only way we can exist. You know what I'm saying? So is God somewhere else existing exactly as we are now? I don't think so. But is something else existing? Yes. Something such as us, maybe a little bit smarter, a little bit older, that was here before us. Yeah. But I don't want to get into it. I don't know everything, but I just have my doubts. I look deep into everything, all the writings, all the teaching, scriptures. So just beg for you to have an open mind and free your mind, and please talk me into whatever you can. I have a very open mind, open mind. Please message me. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. I want to talk to people. I want to meet them. I want to bring people on the video if I can say something interesting or whatever it is. We can plan out a video. I don't care. But yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. And God bless you. God bless America. See you next time on the other side, flip side. Yeah. What's up? Peace. Love you. Love your spirit, America. Patriots.